Hi guys, Gunjimp here, and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. Just to give you an idea of what I've been doing, as you can tell, I'm completely weighted down right now, because like I said in the last episode, we're going to dedicate this episode to smithing. As you can see, my carry weight is 1,429. Main reason for that is we have on board quite a lot of dwarven metal ingots, firewood as well, which we're going to use to make arrows, leather strips and iron ingot. So basically I'm going to dedicate this entire episode to smithing. My plan, if we can, I'd like to try and get, where's smithing, hang on, I'd like to try and get it up to 60 if I can, at least, so that we can get arcane blacksmith, which means all our enchanted gear we'll be able to improve. But also, if I can, I'd like to get it as far as maybe 70, which is glass smithing, or 80 for ebony smithing. So if you remember, we picked up an ebony bow, so it'd be quite nice to actually start using that. So yeah, that's basically the plan for this episode. I had a bit of a trek. All that stuff, as you remember, we're using the Dark Brotherhood as our free house for now, where we're storing all our gear. So I had to basically make the trek to Fulcreath and then up from there to Pine Watch, which I've now unlocked on the map. From there around to the Guardian Stones, to Riverwood, and then finally to Whiterun. But it was quite useful because, as you can see, this is how I'm moving normally. But I actually found a trick. I'm not sure if it's a glitch, but if you actually use a bow, and if I walk normally, it's quite slow. Draw the blow, and I'm moving faster. And if I go into sneak mode, then I actually move really fast, which is kind of cool. That helped me move around the map a lot better than actually doing it this way in snail's pace. So yeah, let's get on with it. First thing I'm going to do is just check to see if I actually used all the leather, all the pelts that I had on board. And yes, I have. And let's see if we've got any iron ore as well, which I can convert into ingots. There's iron ore, it's not really that useful. Nope. Alright then. So like I say, it's a bit of a shame, because as you know, I try to train 5 times every level, but I'm sure doing this we're going to level up quite a lot. But there's just no way around that, so you know, we'll get in there. Also, one thing that most people say, if you remember, is the iron dagger is quite a good way of levelling up, which is 1 iron ingot and 1 leather strip. And let's just make 1 now, just to see how far it goes up. But it's not that big a deal. And what I've actually found is if you make leather braces, which is 1 leather and 2 leather strips, it actually shoots up a lot more, and actually worth more as well. So I'm going to basically bang out as many leather braces as I can. I've also passed by the Guardian Stone. We have the Warrior Stone activated. Smithing's actually classed as a warrior, a combat skill, sorry. So that means that we should be increasing 20% faster as well. So yeah, let's see if we can get to 60, 70 or maybe even 80. Now obviously I'm not going to make you sit through this, so I'm going to get on with it, and then I'll speed it up so that you can see how it goes. Alright guys, I'll see you in a second. Excellent, so we've got to 60 at least. That means arcane smithing's unlocked, and hopefully I can now just make a few more, get to 61, and that should push us over to levelling up as well. I've still got tons of leather left. Perfect. Alright, so let's level up. Now I'm pouring everything into health right now. I'm going to try and get that to 300 as well, just to try and keep us alive. And we'll put the perk point in Arcane Blacksmith, because that means we can now improve all our enchanted armour that we made earlier. And let's see if we can get it up to 70. 70. That's the next task. Glassmithing. The reason I want to unlock glassmithing is to make glass arrows, which will be our anti-dragon arrows. As I've got quite a lot of refined malachite, and if you go to Kynesgrove, and if you go into the cave there, it's full of the stuff. So it's, you know, you can just pick it up every 10 days. So that'd be quite good. And then I'm going to use, like I say, the dwarven arrows, just as my standard arrows, because they do quite a bit of damage as well. So yeah, here we go again, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're now at 73, smithing at 73 at least. We've leveled up. To be fair, it's a bit of a shame that I'm going to waste the 5 opportunity to train, but we really need to unlock glass first of all. So here we go. That means we can now make glass equipment. And let's see if we can get it up to 80. Again, we've got quite 20 leather left, so we'll do some more leather braces, and then I'll switch to iron daggers and bang out as many of those as I can. Alright guys, as always, I'll speed up the image so you don't have to watch it as much, and I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, so that's all the leather used up anyway, but as you can see, we can still make iron daggers, which is great. We're probably going to run out of leather strips, so it's a bit of a shame. But what I will do is quickly just show you what we've now been able to make. If we go to glass, you can see it's light armour, but this is what I'm quite interested in, which is the glass arrows. They do 18 damage, which compared to the dwarven arrows at 14 is quite an improvement. Elven arrows, with the problem is refined moonstone is quite difficult to find, and they only do 16 damage anyway. So I was thinking we'll bang out glass arrows as our kind of anti-dragon arrow. And we've got 12 refined malachite, which means with one refined malachite and 1 firewood, you get 24 arrows. So if you check out the smithing bar as well, it actually increases quite substantially, so it is actually worth making these as much as I can. There we go, it's all gone. But as you can see, there's also a glass bow which does 71 damage at base, which compared to our Nordic bow is actually better. Might be interesting, might be worth making one of those a bit later. There's also glass shield, a glass sword which does 18, and our Nordic sword I think was doing 17, so again it's an improvement. So what I'm trying to do is improve my damage output as much as I can, which is the main reason why I'm going to try and get to ebony. I mean, we're at 75 now, so we're on the verge. So I'm just going to carry on banging out these dwarven arrows now, because as you can see, check our, we've got 17 that we've already had on, but now we've got 288 dragon busting arrows, which should be quite cool. I mean, I know ebony arrows are probably going to do more damage, but ebony ore is actually, you can get it from Gloombound mine for free, but I'd rather use that to craft shields and armour. So I'm going to go with the glass arrows as well, just to use them, and I think that should be quite good. So yeah, I'm going to get on with crafting what I need to craft, and then I'll go to the reason I came to Whiterun as well instead of doing this in the Dark Brotherhood is mainly because we're going to be stuck with a load of leather braces and things like that, so I'd like to try and sell them all off. But yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. Again, I'll speed it up for you, and I'll catch you in a second. Alright guys, well there we go, mission accomplished. We've made it to 80. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on using up all the items, you know, the rest of the stuff that I've got on board. And then I'm obviously going to sell these 321 leather braces, and I don't know how many iron daggers we've got, 104. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode, where we can hopefully craft some ebony gear. So yeah, I hope you found this interesting. Like I say, the bow glitch was quite useful. So if you are loaded down, you can move quite fast just by drawing your bow. And I'll catch you on the next episode. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and peace.